All right. Here, here, here. Here. We're right here. Right. How you folks doing? We outside. Great day to each and every one of you. Great day to each and every one of you. So happy you folks today. So happy. So happy. I said we happy. Should I put smash the emoji button? Great to have each and every one of you here. Takes the power, folks. You know them boys they give it a big I give a bite up. We gotta stay out front folks to the ground. What's the thing? Good to have you folks here. Straight up, we right here. We right here. Good to have you folks with us. Here. Focus. At the back here. Yabo is here. Good to have you folks wherever you're joining us from around the world. Are you on the Kaieteur News? On the Kaieteur News. Leslie Charles, we see you there from Atlanta. Leslie Charles, rock come in. All right, good to have you with us, folks. Good to have you. Trying to adjust the audio for you guys. Y'all say we broken up the audio and clear. We want clear, crisp audio for you folks. They say we're breaking up badly. Edward Broom says, hey. Lyndon Carmichael said, check his song. We check in. We check in. Guys, do let us know if we're better. We want to do better. We want to be better. We got people to talk to. We got places to be. When Anderson said we be outside, I have to say clearer now. Thanks for looking out, good folks. Thanks for looking out. Y'all know the Rob Kaieteur News. What is country coming to? The Rob Kaieteur News. My God, you open the papers and there's one thing to the next. And this morning we're learning, yep, the Rob Kaieteur News. We can get to that in a little bit. Share the live, folks. Wayne Liddell and Allison. You can get two first names. What kind of story is this here? Clear. Alexis Chamley Richmond. Good to have you. Thanks, Gwen Anderson. When it says Sherrod, things tight. That's Pamela Viola Kansas. When it says loud and clear, sure, loud and clear. Things tight. That's why I want you all know things are tight in this place. Things tight. And crime continues to spiral out of control, unmitigated. You bust the papers today. Region 3 man wanted for attempted murder. He was nabbed in Caribbean. Them boys in Kaieteur, them boys can do what they gotta do. Them boys prepare to do what they got to do. And we're celebrating Humanabi in the midst of all of that. Happy Humanabi, folks, to all of you who are celebrating. There's a holiday on today. Some of y'all like that. Since rain set up is holiday for some of you. All you like that. There's your lines. You like holiday, no? You walk funny. Happy Humanabi, nonetheless, to each and every one of you folks. Happy Humanabi, folks. Good to have you folks with us. All the things around us. Juveniles charged with murdering GTI student, cocaine in Curry. Y'all stop desecrating Curry. Stop it. Stop desecrating Curry. Oh, Marlon Thomas, tell them for me. Stop it. Some things you don't mess with is sacred. Curry, cook up, pair apart. You don't mess with those things, folks. Some of you deserve long jail sentences. But the cocaine with the sun don't. But don't mess with Curry. I pass. Total confunction nonsense. You see this Curry spread out in the chicken, fluffy. Reminds me of the chicken in St. Kitts and Nevis. Folks, I know if it's the Mountaineer. Shout out to Corinne and Joe and Wayne. I know they're feeding them chicken in St. Kitts and Nevis. But you see how the chicken fluffy. That chicken fluffy. Folks, St. Kitts and Nevis is very high above sea level in some places. Very high. And where I found my respect from the caves of the Jagabats and Trench Crappos. Oh, the air was wonderful. The chicken. I had some real good curry chicken there. Hey, Guyanese can cook any place in the world you fling them. They land on the foot and stir a pot. Land on the foot like a cat and stir a pot. The curry was fluffy. The chicken, that's it, kids. And even chicken. I know it's been feeding them over there. But it was fluffy. Fluffy. Folks, how come foreign imported chicken cheaper than local chicken? I'll answer me that. How come foreign imported chicken is cheaper and better than the local chicken? I don't understand what's happening there. But folks, we cannot desecrate curry. Anybody want desecrate curry, cook up and pair apart? Has to go to jail. You're yawning for the jaws of the jail to receive you if you're going to desecrate curry, cook up and pepper pot. What cocaine in next? Cook up? What cocaine in next? Cassava bread? What nonsense is this? Where all this coke coming from, though? Where all this coke coming from? Mark Stobie, it's a coke factory. John Edward Dickinson, coke factory. Cocaine and everything. Huh? My Lord. Coke in every damn thing. You remember the young lady the other day? She's shipping out some Hindu sacred objects. Some Hindu sacred objects. She got cocaine in that. Cocaine in everything. Cocaine in everything, folks. It's in everything. It's in everything. We can't have that. We can't. Country coming to nothing and in a hurry. Coming to nothing and in a hurry. Share the life, folks. Great to have you with us today. Pace and power, good folks. Pace and power. Florida Jacobs Ward says it's Coke Nation. Yep. Narco state. Narco state. Ayabo Natasha Congraves put it the best. Nothing is sacred. It's true. Some objects of veneration and worship. Them boys putting coke in that. She shipping coke out through DHL. They got the nerve, the temerity. You deserve to go to jail. For a long time too. for a long time. Deserve to go to jail for a very long time. Whatever happened to Sonia Paragnis? Whatever happened to her, Minister Sonia Paragnis? The one who catch carrying coke out, the frequent flyer. Remember, same one who went for the psych evaluation. Whatever happened to she? Hmm. Whatever happened to her? So much for that. Some people get 10, 15, 20 years. Some people get psych evaluation. That's the kind of country we live in. You know, that is the emerging apartheid state. Different strokes for different folks. But that's not the things you hear these folks talking about. If you hear them, you think everything right with this country. All they want to talk about is shore base, big projects. But they ain't talking Gaisuko though. They won't talk about skeletons. So no. Worse shit these SUs here. Magnell Barrows says it's got shame on them. Shame on them. We all know the Rap Kaieteur news. Jesus. Muhammad. Allah. Father of his mercies. The Rap Kaieteur. Who's safe in this country? Who's safe? Them boys promise us a comprehensive crime prevention plan. Mm-mm. I tell you, if you stand up one place in this country too long, them boys go with you. They go with you. We can circle back to that. We're going to circle back to lots of things happening, folks. In this emerging apartheid state. I said the state done reach we. The state done reach we already. Juveniles being charged with murder. Juveniles, you know, being charged with murder. Young people, the thoughts running through their head. The sugar dung. The sugar dung. It's too much sugar. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The sugar dung. Too much sugar. Two juveniles charged with the murder of Samuel Granham, that GTI student, beat the fella mercilessly. Beat the fella. Being told us they got a third one still wanted. Different. Karen Taylor is the third fella who's wanted. Yep. Young man, just 19 years old, beat him soundly. Succumbed at a private hospital here in the city. Soon as you bust the papers, one thing to the next. My God. Father, help us in this country. Eh? Father, help us in this country. Eh? You had the Kaieteur with the bridge to that. You had the nonsense with the bridge to that. Everything knocking into the bridge. Bridge turn I pass now. Everything hitting the bridge. Everybody's want to build a second bridge. Hurry. If you see how they're galloping to build a second bridge. Think easy, nah? You think easy, Leonard Sampson. Bantu King, you think easy, Jude Cameron. We gotta be outside every day and then by tail. What's happening by the harbor bridge? Like them pilots, the boat captains, like they sugar down too. And you can't see that big bridge. You can't see that big bridge. My father. My Lord. They're telling us the Delmar Harbor Bridge is about 7 feet, 8 feet in height, 26 feet in height in some parts, rather. 8 meters. About 1,800 meters, 6,000 plus feet in length. You can't see the bridge? Or you can't see the bridge. You gotta put systems in place that can prevent that. And I'm not telling you go and tire holes at the all used tires cross the bridge. All used tires like Jack Dio, all used tires like Kwame. So go and tie them cross the bridge. You gotta get better systems in place. Better system. Anybody calling me 12 o'clock and think I have here, I vex with them, you know. I vex with them because clearly they don't watch our programs. If you think I'm available at 12 o'clock in the day, if you think I lie down wasting my life away, and I ain't doing nothing out here, I got a problem with you. I fight you. Want to say good morning to my brother, Gavin Matthews, Dr. Matthews Bay. Please and thank you. I tell Gavin, you gotta be careful with this doctor thing, yeah? Gotta be careful. People, a lot of people heart to heart. Spoke with my brother over the weekend. Doing fine. Coming to come. Respect and manners, Gavin. Pinky Richmond and Debbie Hohenkirk. Emma Gordon. Patricia Asana. Patricia, how are you doing? Good to see you, Patricia. Them people are seeing this bridge. That's what you want to do. Well, y'all know the Rob Kaieteur, eh? Oh, the Rob Kaieteur. Folks, I was robbed. I don't think you know a guy is who was robbed in one way or the next. I don't know. But we were robbed in the last election. So let me just start there. In the last election, when invalid votes count, we were robbed there. As a child, our home was robbed. As a teenager, I was robbed on the streets. Were you ever robbed in this country? Were you ever robbed? Happy to know you're good, Patricia. Were you ever robbed in this country? That thing leaves an impression on you. Trauma. Trauma. That big bridge. Them boys insane. They want the hustle. It's expedient. Related to those folks who joined the morning program FYI, them say, oh, it's expedient that we do the bridge. They want to expedite the bridge. Hope you all tether it properly because you know bridges float away under them boys. I hope they tether the bridge properly. Folks, you notice my diction improving, eh? Get my things down at Austin's, eh? My favorite bookstore. Get a good dictionary tethered. Hope they tether the bridge properly. You know them bridge don't work good. Bridges float way under them and so. I wonder if they ever meet the people at Peter's Hall who the flood out the other day. Talking about bridge that float away. They ever get to the people at Peter's Hall? They never pass from there? You know the Rob Kaieteur news, eh? You know the Rob Kaieteur? Yep. We can circle back to that. We can circle back. I don't know. The Rob Kaieteur. Kaieteur is always on the oil and gas information. I love them for that. They're on oil and gas like white and rice, like curry and roti, like Coke passing through the airport. They're on it. They're on that. I know a lot of people don't like Kaieteur. Kaieteur get down a lot of skins. But the truth is hurt. The truth hurts. The truth hurts. You gotta sit in minister. This very government, they promised to go in Kaieteur and do a lot of nonsense, a lot of nastiness. There's a whole recording on that. The truth is hurt. And I want to say to Kaieteur, we're standing with y'all. But we can circle back to that. You know the Rob Kaieteur? RB Lennox? You know the Rob Kaieteur? What is country coming to? That's what you want to know. What the country coming to? That's what you want to know. Right? Kaieteur and then Timbuktu. But we can circle back to that. We can circle back to that. Instead of foolishness, folks, share it live. Smash that emoji button, guys. Smash the hell out of it. partner with us as well, guys. We can't do this thing without you. We just can't. We just can't. There's no way around it. We just can't do it without you. Yep. Like the TV website too, because I've been trying to get on Kaieteur's News website for a couple hours. Like the TV website too. Jesus. Is everything them boys going with? Left your little old slippers outside the Kaieteur, a little old bike, cheering cycle people teeping. One time I watched 4 stickers. Who tell me do the mistake? Them boys carry 3, you know. 3. They left the oldest one. I passed. The disrespectful too. I want to know that. Disrespectful. 3 them boys fetch out. Stole my son's cycle. Little baby back then. Little tricycle he left outside. Them boys fetched that away. Lord of mercy. One day I woke up. As I exited the bedroom, I see the neighbors outside watching me. The front door wide open. Them boys fetch me out. Gas bottle, this, that, the next. Them boys different in this country, you know. If you don't watch yourself. Facebook user, you come back. Them boys would fetch you out. And then when they realize you ain't got nothing much, they bring you back. Some things are so personal, like a pair of shoes. Like, why would I put my foot in somebody else's shoe? You don't think you're going to walk a mile in my shoe? Certainly can't walk a mile in your alone. That's so personal, a pair of shoes. A well-worn shoes, too. Them boys fetch out my sneakers. Fetch out the gas bottle. But the things that are left that concern me. There's the things that are left behind that's of real concern to me. Only in Guyana. Only in Guyana. You know the rap Kaieteur, eh? Pack of foolishness happening in this country. Police force distracted. Distracted. See a whole pack of them graduating from you Wooding Law School. Kudos to y'all. I know what at least y'all distracted us. At least I know now why y'all distracted. Con, congrats to the set that graduate from you Wooding Law School over the weekend. Hope y'all get called to the bar. Hope y'all do proper. My guy, these people. You know, some attorneys in this country gotta up the level of service. You know, I fed up with some of them. That's why I always turn to Hughes, Fields, and Stobie. One of the best law firms, if not the best, I dare say. The best law firm in this country. Hughes, Fields, and Stobies. As a matter of fact, the best graduating Guyanese student from HWLS, you Wooding Law School, is from that firm. Hughes, Fields, and Stobie. And I'm happy how they're investing in young people. I like that. Nigel's still looking good, but you recognize he's getting old now, and you gotta think the next generation. I'm happy about that. Pass the baton. They understand the assignment there at Hughes, Fields, and Stobie. They understand the assignment. Every time I gotta go to court, my attorney's there, reminding me 2 days before, Mr. Duncan, we got to go to court tomorrow. On the hour, Mr. Duncan, checking to see how you're doing. Well represented, always on time, never any excuses. I love that. I fed up of excuses in this country. I fed up. And some attorneys gotta up the game. They realize the game changed, you know. But Hughes, Fields, and Stobies, they understand the assignment. Congrats to all of those young attorneys. Y'all let me cocky and pompous, you know. Cocky and pompous don't get you nowhere. You better watch Fracture with Andy Hopkinson. And what's his name? They don't get you nowhere. What Ryan is the fella's name? Something Ryan. Ryan Gosling. And Anthony Hopkins. You better watch Fracture and see what cockies get you. Need professionalism. Sometimes you don't get a sense attorneys looking out for the best interest of the client. They don't have that. They don't exercise that fiduciary duty. Oh my God, the word right. Treat the clients anyhow. Operate anyhow. Cast. But not use fields and stupid. Not use fields and Stoby. Don't come around them funny. Don't do it. Not just as an aside to all the folks graduated over the weekend from you winning a law school and going to be called to the bar shortly. Good for you. Good for y'all. You got to go on from there now. You know, I did allow a lot of folks. I don't know where half of them they know. These people who think that they're more bright than a 10,000 watt light bulb. I don't know where half of them they know. Which far flung car in the world to fighting out some humanitarian, criminal, civil, and other procedures. I don't know whether they're. Some of them they feel like it's 1A they shared in the class. If you see them hustling, but I still out here. If you see them jostling you like it's 1A, it's sharing the class. You ever meet some people like that? You ever meet some people like that? I might call some names this morning. Folks, it's but the dollars and cents, though. It's but the dollars and cents. That's where them buy the Rob Kaieteur. Yeah, the Rob Kaieteur. The Rob Kaieteur. The Rob Kaieteur. Pack of jacobats. Pack of trench crappos. It's but dollars and cents. I see a headline in the papers this morning as we were going through it. Oh, them boys have had a healthy return in investments. Bed and breakfasts for carnival cricket carnival, whatever the hell it was. I'm happy. Money got made. Money got to be made. We got to make it the right way, though. Money got made. When I make me money, I ain't want nobody step to me, because I fighting y'all. Hughes, Fields, and Stobies, of course. Fighting y'all. Back of nonsense. Money got to make. That's what everybody telling us. Money got to make. Yeah. I'm happy people making money. You rent out your place for cricket. You got to return in that. Good for you. Hold on, thief out your things. Hold on, slam into your bridge and thief out your things. And you get left in one piece. Up the standard. And people going to come. Up your game. You don't have to run down your neighbor. Your neighbor got a little food business. You don't got to run them down. You cook better. Cook with love and joy and peace. And a song mind. You don't get by. So I'm happy that I saw this headline. Oh, they got a returning investment for the cricket, bed and breakfast folks who throw their belly. Yes. This is about risk. They got throw your belly 1-2 times. What's happened to the region 6 REO? Whole house burned down. Is something they left on the fire? Jesus. That's why people don't want anybody stay in the place, That's why people don't want anybody in the place. The whole government flat burned down. You are renting a place now, you say, oh, you are likey. It's racial wisdom. But the whole place burned down. Whole place. Nobody knew what caused the fire yesterday morning. They said got in the home of the Region 6 Regional Executive Officer, Navindra Prasad. This will be a fire. It's bamboo fire. This is the Surinamese fire or is Guadeloupe fire? According to one report we read, he was in Joshing at the time. The call is, your house on fire. And he started heading back up to Borbies. Wait to see the report on this one. Whole government flat. Bundong. Whole government flat. People don't like rent anybody place, It's a chance you take. You know, some people can't carry your place. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Some people want to keep your place anyhow. Oh, you live in there, you got to clean, you got to do little sprucing up every now and again and so on. Everything is landlord, landlord, landlord. You live in there, wipe the floor, the man, flush the toilet, do something for yourself. Well, the government flat bun down. The government flat bun down. Yesterday morning, the whole structure. They says that this was at Strand and King Street in New Amsterdam, owned by the Regional Democratic Council, owned by the state, and occupied by the RU and his family. They're telling us here that the fire started in the bedrooms. It's a Kyle highlight. The fire started in the bedroom, they say, and it engulfed the entire building, right? And at the time of the inferno, no one was at home. This must be Guadalupe fire. The whole top flat, folks, and a portion of the bottom flat. That was it, you know. That was it. The REO said to the media that the building is a government building, but everything that was inside was owned by me, including stove and music set. The only thing they had was a sofa, but every other thing was mine. I brought all my things from Georgetown. He said it was too early for him to estimate his losses. And he's quoted here as saying, I can tell you that it was a lot because all my children have computers, laptops, and other gadgets. They have quite a lot of gadgets, of course. I can't put a price on it, and my wife's jewelry. Yeah, everything gone up. You don't sound like there's 100 million. But we're happy that nobody was injured there. But the building, not so lucky. Yeah. Police said the fire started in the bedroom. The fire started in the bedroom and quickly engulfed the rest of the house. There you have it, folks. What I can tell you. You pick up the paper, you're depressed. You pick up the papers, you're depressed. That's it. You know the rap Kaieteur. You all know the rap Kaieteur, eh? Folks, the rap Kaieteur. I still trying to catch myself. I still trying to catch myself.
All your phone, it cheer your back.
The rap Kaieteur people.
It done stop riding. Why?
It's done.
All your phone, it cheer your back at tonight.
It's what happening in this place.
Riding. Why?
It's done.
All your phone, it cheer your back at tonight. Why?
It's done.
Them boys outside, them boys outside. Hold your phone, your bag, your purse, your chain.
All your phone, it cheer your back at tonight. It done stop riding. Why?
It's done.
All your phone, it cheer your back at tonight.
Yep. You done, Stugs? Folks, we are being told things tight in this country. Them boys, fetch away Kaieteur. Father, have his mercies. Father, have his mercies. Which part we can take this one from? You know the rap Kaieteur, eh? Folks, the rap Kaieteur this morning about 1 o'clock. That's when them boys is coming, you know. You on the turn, and that sleep sinking in. They understand the psychology. You think them boys don't study how to take you down? The drugs come back. The sugar down. The coke come back. Robberies come back. The corruption come back. Them boys come back. They come back. Bonita Ellies. Even Ramasar, Chinsing Henry, Maureen Chichester Paul, they are back. Mark Garnett, they come back. 16 years ago, they were there at Kaieteur News. They come back today. They come back. And we being made to understand, good folks, about 1 o'clock this morning, this 10th day of October 2022, human nabi, a holiday. Nothing is sacred anymore. A holiday. Human nabi. Them boys went down. Went back to Kaieteur. Went back. You see, people know Kaieteur's back money. Them boys just study this thing, you know. You think they're just running in any place? Some of us, they'd never rob us. We ain't got nothing. They watch you and they know. We ain't got nothing. They study this thing. Watch your movements. Study this thing. And then them boys is punks. And then they punks on you. I ain't seen no statement out to the government as yet. Cause this could be an attack on press freedom. I still waiting to see what Kaieteur News of itself says about this. 1 o'clock this morning, October 10th, 2022. Them boys went back to Kaieteur News Saffron Street office. It is here the newspapers is produced and published. And them boys tell 3 employees, lie down on the ground. The 3 employees there encountered it. I could imagine this is trauma on top of trauma because 16 years ago, this is what happened. They tell them boys lying on the ground. You know? People tell me lying on the ground and say, you ever buy me a drink yet? I don't know. I didn't get shoot. At least buy my drink first. Just lie down. It's just ça. Just to say people lie down. At least buy my drink. At least like a wet throat. Lie down. So they tell the staff lie down on the ground. They complied and then they rob them. Right? Some people so rough. Lie down on the ground. Me know you like that. I really getting problems with some of these robbers. Me know you like that, just that. I know when I was young, they used to tell me, make sure you get the money first before you lie down in a bed and can't do the work. Just you come tell me, lie down. I look like I said shark time. I look like I said shark time. They make guys pass me. You know these little bicycles don't have brakes. They make guys pass me. Lie down. So they tell the staff to lie down. The folks complied and then they rob them. Where this country coming to? That's what I want to know. What kind of stinking, dirty country we got here? Isabella Butters, you know the thing. I don't get shoot already. I too old now for people tell me, lie down. At least buy me a drink and let me warm things up. I don't understand that. You just meet me, lie down. You're trying to traffic me. I too old to get traffic. I too old to get traffic now. And they rob the folks. You got to understand how tight things tight. That if that isn't politically motivated, if that doesn't have a sinister motive aimed at, an attack on press freedom, things got a real tight in this country. Knowing the work a newspaper does, you gonna rob a newspaper? It's a tight, things tight. Jesus have mercy. Jesus have mercy. If some bandits. Looking for all the places they can rob. You don't want a place that can amplify what you've done, like a newspaper. Them boys rob Kaieteur. I think more in the matter than on the pistol. With this one here, I think this is I see it as an attack on press freedom until can be otherwise determined. Until can be otherwise determined. This is an attack on press freedom. They went in there with guns. Guns drawn. Tell people lie down on the ground. That's the country we're in. Anybody saw a statement out of the police? If a papers is attacked in this way, tell me, your opponent get briefed yet? He wasn't briefed on the issue. Let me just be circumspect there. He ain't get briefed yet on the issue. Them boys up to the task of securing the people of this country? Are they up to the task of securing the people of this country? Or some more secure than others? Isn't all we got bodyguard, armed and dangerous, strapped? Are they up to the task? From one robbery to the next, are they up? Is Ben up to the task? I hear they got a cabinet reshuffle coming. Hope the shuffle Ben out. Hope the shuffle Ben out. Hope they shuffle him out. Ben wasting time. I know why they bring back Ben. It's a whole set of used tires. A whole set of all used tires. Shuffle Ben out for me. A whole set of all used tires. Fed up with them. Pack of nonsense. Fed up with the whole pack of them. Is either part of the solution is part of the problem. So about 1 o'clock, you know them boys rob Kaieteur. They rob Kaieteur 1 a.m. this morning, the punks on Kaieteur. The newspaper, the process of being printed. If you know anything about newspaper business, them is the time. The press churning out the newspapers. Folks would be there packing away and parceling off and what have you. You know, is them boys coming back for the thing to relieve you of your valuables. To relieve you of your valuables. In 2006, under the PPP, in the very same way. Gunmen stormed their Eccles location the very same way. I could imagine it's deja vu for some of these folks. The very same way. Deja vu all over again. Deja vu. 2006, they went in Eccles until 5 pressmen from Kaieteur. They told 5 of the pressmen, lie down on the ground. Lie down on the ground. And then it's rat-a-tat-a-tat-a. Under the PPP, crime seems to flourish. Them boys seem to have a home. Under the PPP. They seem to enjoy the PP dispensation. All the criminals, all the jagabats, the trench grappers, the tadpoles, the cricketers, they flourish when the PP in office. These things, brothers and sisters around the world, in the last 5 years were unheard of under the Abnu FC coalition. They were unheard of. They were foreign to your virgin ears. Foreign. Now your ears being desecrated like the curry every goddamn day. Your ears being desecrated. If people can desecrate curry, it's easy to go and rob a newspapers. If they can desecrate curry, then the blasphemy against a newspaper is nothing. I see it as an attack on press freedom, and this should be engaging a thorough, thorough investigation by the powers that be. Thorough investigation. Absolute madness. Madness. I hope the staff of Kaieteur News know that we're standing with them through thick and thin. This ain't gonna be no 2006 all over again. We must turn our face against that time and those people who want to bring back that era, the troubles. We must turn our face against them. And against that kind of nefarious, wicked activities. We got to turn our face against it, folks. Folks, this is why we come into as a country. For those of you who just joining us, you know the rap Kaieteur. Father of His mercy. Ramilianda, Joylin Cook. I hope you all stay safe out there. Maureen Chester Paul, don't stand up and lime too long. Brenda Chaharali, don't lime. Keep moving, or else them boys gone with you. They would have gone with you. They're gonna go with you. I'm seeing here that keeps getting worse. Keeps getting worse. Right? I'm seeing here an update that bandits escaped with money from safe at Kaieteur. The police have named the victims as Noel Jr., 63 years old. Noel Jr., Wayne Little, Joshua Jr., Noel Jr., and Wayne Little as the employees who were robbed there. They're telling us here that the three men were told to lie on the ground. One of the gunmen remained with the employees, while the other two went straight to the safe in the accounts department in the upper flat of the building. Oh. The CCTV cameras seen attached to the building were viewed by the detectives, but due to the face mask that the suspects had on, it was difficult to identify them. Father have His mercies. Father have His mercies. And then they're telling us here as well, from bad to worse, guys. Bad to worse. A Golden Grove man stabbed to death, wife in custody. A Golden Grove man has been stabbed to death. They're telling us his wife is in custody. Another headline we just saw breaking there. Golden Grove man stabbed to death, his wife in custody. Two Blackbush Polder residents die in crash. On a Monday. On a Monday. Two Blackbush Polder residents die after they were involved in a crash along the Quarantine Highway this morning. Yusuf Ali and also look to see who that other person was. Oh, the other resident they're saying is yet to be identified. The other person is yet to be identified by relatives. Yusuf Ali was one of those persons who would have died in that crash this morning. Residents of Blackbush Polder on the quarantine, folks. Oh, such sad times. Such sad times, good folks. Ain't getting any better because these boys we have here just don't care. Them boys just do not care. Isabella Butters. They went straight to the safe at Kaieteur News. And these are all the headlines we're grappling with at 1 o'clock on a Monday. They went straight to the safe. And I'm picking that update up out of Starbuck News. Straight to the safe. That's what reports are telling us. Starbuck News in particular. I see some people say, sounds like an inside job. Anybody ever see the movie Set It Off? Marlon Thomas asking. A lot of stuff happening, folks. A lot of stuff. A lot of things happening. And that's only a couple we pointed out there. Quick update again. Kaieteur News has put out that the gunmen invaded Kaieteur News and carried off with millions in cash, firearm and ammo. Millions in cash. They fetched the whole safe containing millions in cash, along with a firearm and ammo. They stole the safe. They stole the safe. Well, if the Kaieteur whole safe, folks, you know you easy for the fetch out. The newspaper tells us here on Facebook that the entire incident was captured on CCTV camera. The gunmen also relieved the employees of their personal items before escaping in a car that was parked in front of the building. Now, some people put the stock in CCTV cameras. If they got cameras, them boys won't do nothing. They're gonna frighten. Ah. Oh, you hold on to that. You hold on to that. Y'all hold on to that. For those folks who are now tuning in, y'all know the Rob Kaieteur News. Millions. Seeing a report here from the newspapers directly. You know the Rob Kaieteur News. That's how the whole safe. The whole safe. They're going with. But as Magnell Barrow says, they can't keep a good man down. Can't keep a good man down. They fetch out Glenlal whole safe. Millions, they say. Millions. Yep. Joyanne Bailey Morgan, I see you coming there. Joyanne says, he ain't gonna get no better. Proverbs 29:2. He ain't getting no better. The good book says too, the wheat and the tares will grow together until the great day of judgment. So maybe, just maybe, my sister's right. The wheat and the tares will grow together. Magnell Barrow can't keep a good man down. Patricia Sanders said, what happened to the guards? One of those guys we call was the guard. So clearly he didn't do much. One of the names we call of the three was the guard, or two of them rather. Two of them were guards. And let me pick that up back quick for you folks. I see some folks asking about security. I think Sabacuse was the one who pointed out two of the three men were guards. Trying to get it back up quick for you. Yep. Have it here. Noel Jr., 63. He was a security guard. And Joshua Jr., 35. He also was a security guard. And then there's a 20-year-old graphic designer. Yep. That's how it went down, folks. That's how it went down. That's going to do it for us to listen. That is going to do it for us to listen. Mayborn King. Mayborn says, I'm no lawyer, but that song a little like inside, outside, upside down. No doubt police are going to be examining this thoroughly. Thoroughly. Right, Gan, police force? Thoroughly. Good. Thoroughly. And as we know more, guys, we're going to keep you folks updated. As we know more, good folks, we're going to keep you updated. Good to see you, Sheena Hazel and Maureen Chichester Paul. Good to see you, Glenn Anderson and Carol Jacobs. Share the live before you go, folks. Thanks to the hundreds of you who tune into our live podcast. Leonard Fraser, Joylyn Cook, Carol Jacobs, Candy Linderjit. What a Monday. Happy Human Nabi. Robbery and all. Happy Monday. Good to have you folks here. Share the live. Smash that emoji button for us. Good to have each and every one of you outside, folks. Good to have you folks here. Joylyn Cook, Cheryl Bascom, Greenwich. Good to have you. Ayabo, Marilyn Thomas. Good to have you. Wherever you're joining us from around the world, do your boy a big favor. Share the live. Smash that emoji button for us, guys. Let me go down. Let me go down the road, folks. We're going to see you guys when we see you guys. Thanks for joining us today. See you when we see you. Don't find out when you see me back. When you see me, see me. For those of you who are now joining us, you know the Rob Kaieteur news. You know the Rob Kaieteur. That's it for us at our end, guys. Stay safe out there. Stay safe, folks. Novella Noble. Beryl Crawford. Good to see you. Yvonne Ramasar. You know the Rob Kaieteur, eh? Lord of mercy. Carlton Henry. Ramiliando. Good to have you folks here with us. Stay safe, guys. I tell y'all, don't stand up one place or the garbage, y'all. You know the Rob Kaieteur. Stay safe. Stay safe.